Hello, I've been editing all day and I've just stopped to have my lunch at tea time. Chili con carne on toast as usual. Yeah, I've been spending all day just editing, trying to catch up. I'm still 2 videos behind. I'm working on Wednesday's video. Then I have to work on yesterday's video to be up to date. Sorry about that, I just had to, it was half time, I had to stir it, put it back in the microwave oven and then kick off the toast with the kettle, which means they'll all stop at the same time, roughly, give or take a few seconds. Yeah, so nothing much today really. There's the toast. Once again, apologies for that. Yeah, just turned the toast around and popped it back in again. And then I found the kettle had boiled already. And then when I put the switch on, it felt light. I forgot to fill the kettle up. So it's boiling now. I said just now it's all going to finish at the same time, but it's going to be the microwave. Then there'll be the toast in about half a minute, and then there'll be the kettle in about 2 minutes. Oh, that's the toast, obviously. That's the kettle. The kettle's going to take 2 minutes for sure. Right. Multitasking. I don't see the fascination in it at all. Right, I've just had my chili con carne on toast. I couldn't vlog earlier because I was doing the file transfer. I don't know. YouTube. I was watching YouTube in bed. I don't know if it was night time or this morning. I don't know. But it ended up with this woman who works for DaVinci Resolve. She's a audio expert, and she did this. She's got a few YouTube video tutorials. I didn't mean to listen to her. I remember there was a new video came up by somebody else not connected directly with DaVinci, but probably not a fan, but a fan, yeah. He has a channel devoted to DaVinci Resolve, and I mean, there are a lot of people out there who do tutorials on DaVinci Resolve, and this one is in the top 5. This one, and it came out yesterday, and what was it on? I don't know. I know he was in Fusion doing it, whatever it was. Remember, there was a couple of background things. Oh, can't remember what it was. Anyway, I think I must have watched the video in bed, and then I think I thought it was rushing through it, so I thought I might as well just listen to it, and that was it. Closed my eyes, listened to the YouTube video, and of course it auto plays, and then I woke up and it was this woman, and she was, really into the tutorial. I think she was in front of like a lot of people. She was like on stage going through it all, and I could hear her. She was really, really good, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go back to DaVinci Resolve. So the first thing I did this morning was to uninstall Shortcut and reinstall DaVinci, and then I can't remember the events after that, but basically I had my breakfast, and then I watched my recently uploaded video. I think it went up about 10 to 2, which I enjoyed because I found an audio file. Here's an audio file, an MP3 file, which YouTube they provide music, royalty free. And I found one called Hitchcockian, and I thought, well, if it's Hitchcockian, then it's going to be like my favourite composer, Bernard Herrmann. And it was, lots of violins, and I don't know what film it reminded me of. There was a bit of Psycho, not necessarily the part of Psycho, but the other parts of Psycho. And I can't name the film it reminded me of, but you could tell that was a Bernard Herrmann-esque sound, and I thought I'd use that, and it was quite effective. I only wish I'd made it into a widescreen, a letterbox format. It would have been more effective, but that would have screwed on with the titles. Yeah, so I loaded. How do I get? Yeah, I saw my video. That was it. I saw my video, and I quite liked it because of the sound I used on it. So after that, sat down here, opened up DaVinci. Of course, I was transferring files as well. When that finished, then I opened up the software, and I started. Well, the last video, I ran out of time. We did cram in some more footage, but unfortunately it ran into the next day, so I could only show one clip that would pertain to that day. So I had to put to be continued. And of course today I'm picking up where I left off, and I'm using DaVinci Resolve, and I thought, how do I go? Because I wanted to start off with like a black and white clip that turns into colour, because it's black and white because I used the clip as the last clip in the last video. And I thought, how do I'm sure there was a way of making it black and white. I saw it on a YouTube video ages ago, and I've used it as well, but I need to keyframe it because I want it to change from black and white to colour. And when I did that, DaVinci just closed down on me, and I thought, you bad editor. So instantly installed it. I was really rubbed up the wrong way, you see. So I what's the matter with me today? So I've been editing all day, and like the battery is running low. It's the wrong part of the day to start a vlog. So I installed DaVinci straight away without hesitation. We brought back Shortcut and got carried away. In fact, got carried away. I suppose I get carried away. I was into it really well. I have a pre-title sequence because of the overlapping clips. So that's pretty nice, and then it kicks in properly and brought in all the other clips. And I think I'm about a handful of clips away before I finish. And because I spent ages yesterday morning doing the Shortcut template, especially the HTML text folders and files, it's just a case of just rewording stuff and that's it. So I should be kicking off. I think it's 7 PM now. I've got a feeling it is. I was watching the Craig Charles 6 Music show, and it was coming to it was the last song, so I knew it was coming up to 7 o'clock. So it must be that time now, or getting to about 10 past, maybe quarter past. So so what we're looking at, maybe 8 o'clock I'll be kicking it off, and maybe it'll probably be ready in the early hours. So I can't catch up. I can't do 2 videos in one day unless I don't export it. I just don't take a long sleep break. I need to maybe have a power nap here, power nap there, just keep going. But if I'm behind, I'm behind, At least there's videos to be done. I look forward to it, you see, having something to do, something to edit. Right, I seem to make these long, I have at least 1 or 2 monologues per video where it's really long, and when I play it back it's not pleasant listening or watching. Anyway, that's just a quick catch up then. So I'm going to switch everything on. I haven't got the big telly on yet. I'm laughing because I've done it again. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. It's scary. What could it mean? Anyway, I've taken off my headphones because either I'm taking a break or it's exporting. And you can tell by my smirk that it's the latter. Yes. Yes, exported. This is Wednesday's video. There you go. This laptop needs a rest. Yes. I had that feeling where I wanted to go back to DaVinci again, despite what's happening. Shortcut's good. The quality hasn't been great lately, since the last update, but it doesn't crash. It doesn't crash, and it loads quickly, and it exports first time. Whereas DaVinci with the latest beta. Did I say that this morning when I installed DaVinci? It wasn't the beta version, it was the version, the secure version, the final version before that. Well, that's the one I used, thinking, that's probably that was the real clincher. I thought, well, okay, beta crashed on me, but the non-beta, the secure release before that, 16.2.0, is okay. So I thought, okay, I'll use that. But I went into the color, is it the color tab, color page, to do something. Oh yeah, to make it black and white, and it just crashed on me, and I just lost it. Don't get a second chance with me. Not on the same day. I mean, I called and then I give you another go, but so yeah, I had that feeling just now about going back to DaVinci, but I don't know. Can't seem to do it quick enough on Shortcut. Then again, I'm not too quick on any editor. It's a very time-consuming thing, editing. And this is only a 20-minute video. I think there's 36 clips. And it's not a case of just knocking one clip on the end of the other. You have to drown out the TV sounds, especially if there's a music playing. And a single clip could contain 2 or 3 clips, you know. Keep it rolling, sort of thing, you know. And they say keep the camera rolling. Yeah, sometimes it can be not just finding the front and the end of the clip. You have to find the front, then another bit, and then delete the bit after that, and then start another bit. I mean, the logistics is a bit of a process, bit of a thing to get over. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to lay down, I think. I'm due a siesta. This is Shortcut. I just changed the theme to light. I think it's much better.